Or so.
There we are.
There it is.
There it is.
What was fun?
Welcome to the Best Damn Podcast.
Why did you sound
Host
muted?
Dr. Sage.
Why do you sound so muted?
Who, me?
Maybe the music's too loud.
No, because I hear you just fine. I barely hear Bubba.
I don't know why.
It like sounds like you're down a tunnel. Kind of like when Tyler's mic fucks up.
Get Bubba out of the tunnel.
Come to the light, Bubba.
I am gonna get these like.
You sounded good then.
Yeah, you sound better now.
That's weird. No. Anyhow,
God damn
Dr.
it,
Host
God
Dr.
damn it.
Sage. And we got
That's
Mr. Will Height down there.
Mr. got his ass kicked.
Hey, at least you got a percentage, man.
If
And
you want to
today-
call it that. I mean,
And today I am Watson Herbush.
Watson Herbush. Jesus. Oh, man. Jay, I'm going to hit us off with a breaking news article that just happened today. This one here, straight out of Illinois, bro. Let me tell you, this is a good one for all of us. The Pritzker ban on firearms was found unconstitutional today.
fuck that fat motherfucker.
Federal District Judge Stephen McGlynn has found provisions of the Illinois ban on commonly owned firearms and accessories, known as PICA, to be unconstitutional. Therefore, December 8th, 2024, any purchases commonly known as firearms accessories are all legal again. The ban is thrown out of the window.
I can go get my automatic hole punchers and bring them back.
Yes. Yes, sir. So the ban was found unconstitutional today, so that's a big FU to Pritzker.
Imagine that, you fat motherfucker. It was unconstitutional. What?
And that was a federal judge, so yeah, he just lost his britches on that one.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, look, man, I understand some people don't like guns. I get it. And I understand some people are going to use the argument, well, dude, it's not about, when they wrote the laws, they didn't envision that had these guns and all that. Look, when they wrote the laws, they were smart enough to know that as technology advanced, guns would get better. Now, I see your point on what you're trying to say, but having the guns wasn't just about going out and getting food, which that's for hunting. It was also about being able to protect yourself from tyranny, from a government with overreaching its powers. Because people are like, well, the government needs weapons for war, not the people. No, there was a reason that we have state militias that were in place. If shit hit the fan, you literally could be called up to fight. Everybody in the state of Illinois can actually belong to the Illinois militia. That's what it was designed for. Holy shit, this is your right. This is what goes in. Now, if I have a federal government that is supplied with the greatest weapons designed in the world, and then let's say, because, there are some people that are real big out there on, oh man, it's a threat to our democracy. So let's go with that. Let's roll with that ability, okay? Let's go ahead and play devil's advocate. Let's say that was the case, and they wanted to take over and take away our freedoms. Second Amendment, thank you very much, you fuckheads. So the whole argument that you guys have been having this whole time now is actually in your favor if you say that the fucking dude that's in there are going to be in there. This actually goes against your whole fucking argument now. And then what about months for years? For the last 4 years, what did we hear? We need to get rid of the filibuster, man. This is because nothing's working out for us. Holy shit, you guys are loving that fucking filibuster now, ain't ya? Fuck, dude. This is the double standard bullshit I hate with politics. This is why I ran. I really wanted to give a big middle finger to all of DC. Not one side, not the other side. Both of you motherfuckers, because you both play it so well. And y'all didn't fucking vote for me, you pricks.
Well, and while you're bringing up that so-called governor of ours,
The fat fuck, I can say it, I'm fat, it's legal.
yep, he yeah,
That works. That works.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker has released the following statement on the results of the 2024 election.
Oh, put your foot in your mouth. I dare you.
Today, I stand with the millions of Americans who voted for our democratic values in this election. It is clear now that nationally,
Hey,
the
wait,
majority of those
just
who
one
came
second.
to the polls
Time one second.
chose a different path in President-elect
This is going to go with what you're saying.
and Vice President-elect Vance won the election. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz, their team, and hundreds of thousands of volunteers who put their heart and soul into the campaign. This morning, our most vulnerable communities woke up to new uncertainty about their future, scared that their rights will no longer be protected, and unsure whether this nation still stands with them. To women whose health care is under even greater threat, to our Black, Brown, and AAPI communities, our LGBTQ friends and their families, immigrants and first-generation Americans, our most vulnerable Americans and those with disabilities, to all who have been made to feel unsafe and unwelcome by the Trump campaign and its allies. Know that Illinois is your ally. You will always be welcome here. In 2017, I sought public office in large part because of the threat Donald Trump and his allies posed to Illinois. And as governor, I have helped enshrine into state law protections that uphold our common Illinois values. That work will continue, and it remains my North Star. I will always strive to do what is best for the people of Illinois, when that means working with the next presidential administration. That is what I will do. And when that means standing up to it, I believe my record is clear on where I'll be. So, yep, he's made it clear that the illegals are still going to be welcomed in Illinois.
Hey, fat fuck dumbass governor. Illinois is a very deep blue state, but you notice how Harris only won it by 8 points? Things were shifting. There is a blue county in Texas that is like 90% fucking Hispanic, and they voted 75% for Trump. They want secure borders. They want protection. I love how during this whole campaign, they kept preaching about unity and working together. When Biden won, what was it? Hey, man, you guys, we need to work together. We were pissed off, but we still went to work and we did what we do. However, here it is, 2024, Trump won. And instead of preaching unity, you have all these Democrat governors that are going apeshit and saying, we're going to stand up and resist it. How is that working together? What you just fucking said is bullshit. It's pissing me off.
Thank
Why
God
can't we fucking work together?
I couldn't sit on YouTube and watch the show anymore. No offense, but nobody cares what that fat ass fucking pig has to say. All it's going to be is a bunch of bitching and moaning and complaining. I'm a bisexual dude, and I'll admit it right here on this podcast. Yeah, I voted for Trump. Does it affect me? No. Well, kinda.
Wait a minute.
It'll
You
make
didn't vote for me,
it'll
dude?
make my gas prices cheaper.
You didn't vote for me, dude?
Okay, listen, you were my first option. Okay, you want me to be real? Let me be realistic here. I didn't even go out and vote at all. But if I would have, it would have been Will Hite first, and then Trump.
Hey, look, the youth, what Cooley is representing. If you look at what they did voting, they turned out. They showed up and showed out, dude.
And I'll be honest,
People are tired of hearing the same bullshit.
And I'll be honest with y'all. In the very beginning, I wasn't for. I was against him. All right, but then Cooley started to open his eyes, and Cooley started to listen and pay attention, and Cooley saw the light.
I saw the sign.
And a lot of things that he's been saying, you know, this year and during his entire campaign, I'm like, wow, holy shit, that's my fucking president.
They went with
I'm just-
joy and it didn't work. Then they went to fear mongering, which is what they've done. I just
don't understand. Like, I get the political difference, but like, I don't know. I saw this post the other day and it kind of just hit me. It was like the election's over and people are still bitching and complaining. Move the fuck on. Worry about Thanksgiving. Worry about your family. Worry about Christmas.
Biden won 4 years ago. There were Republicans that weren't happy, but they fucking went through life. Trump has won. He's going back in. Guess what? Fucking go to work.
Just go to work. And I've seen plenty of posts too stating that, you know, fucking China and Russia and like 5 or 6 countries are already to meet with him to figure out what we have to do to align ourselves with them. That's what we want. We don't want to be against all these other nations. We don't want this fucking war. Open your fucking eyes. If you don't like America, get the fuck out.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And let's be real here. Being president to us, to them, we're just your average everyday Americans. They don't know who we are. I mean, yes, they obviously care about us or they wouldn't be in office, but they don't know who we are.
Dude, they only care about us when it's time to vote, bud.
Yeah, that's true.
I want each state has its own constitution. That's why on the federal level, weed is illegal. But yet in the states where they've made it legal, guess what? This is what it's supposed to be. States
Right.
are supposed to govern themselves. You have your government that's supposed to protect you and then protect our foreign interests. That's it. But somewhere along the line, it went from being a duty to the people to be the voice and be their voice in DC to career politicians that make so much money a year, but yet their net worth goes stupid.
Now, Bubba, you were doing good. I know you were just trying to, you know, but it's just everything that he says. It's like Will Hite said, it just pissed me off. It wasn't you. It was just when I
know.
It was when I heard Pritzker.
I
Cooley
want to
has
fire
spoken.
DC. Fire DC. Fire them all. Term limit. Oh my God. I want term limits so fucking bad.
Yeah. God.
How
Term
did-
limits needs to be a thing.
How does AOC keep getting fucking voted in? How does
I've never seen a ballot for that.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, how does she keep getting voted in? AOC is a Democrat. Marjorie Taylor Greene's a Republican. We all can agree we think they're both fucking nuts. How do they keep getting voted into their shit?
Couldn't tell you.
I mean,
I got nothing on that.
We got-
and you know Tyler absolutely loves Marjorie Taylor Greene. He dreams about her every night.
yeah,
You know
not
he's
Cooley, but
The other Tyler, but you know he's
Yeah,
going to plug
Little
in right
Rogers.
now and go fucking nuts.
Facebook user, I blame the voters. We don't get to vote on that shit.
All right.
I've never once seen Marjorie Taylor Greene's name on a ballot.
We got Black Americans were receiving a mass text telling them to pick cotton following Trump's victory.
Oh, somebody hacked them.
Racist text messages are targeting Black Americans across the country, telling them they've been selected to be enslaved and forced to pick cotton on a plantation. Screenshots of the widespread messages signed off by someone claiming to be a supporter of President-elect Donald Trump
That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing.
are being reported to authorities and posted on social media sites. Congratulations, you have been selected to pick cotton at the nearest plantation, reads one version of the messages. Please be prepared to leave your home on November 24th of 2024. You will be picked up at 8 a.m. sharp in our white van. Also, you will sit with Group C. Have a nice day. Sincerely, a Trump supporter.
First off, I've read this story and there's so much vagueness to it. There's so much missing. How many people were affected? Where did this originate? I get it. They're looking into this, but man, this screams that somebody was upset, hacked a bunch of shit, and started something just to continue the divide and bullshit. And this is another thing that pisses me the fuck off.
There is an update to this story, but it's Mary Banks of Columbus, Ohio, told the Columbus Dispatch that her 16-year-old daughter and some of her friends received messages that included their names. I feel white supremacy got stronger after the election. That's my personal opinion, she said.
Look, all
Just
they
be-
need
you know,
is
just
the
'cause we
white
got one
privilege
idiot
card.
out there
Dude, stop.
doing this. You know. Multiple college students from the University of Alabama told their campus paper about their fear and stress from reading the threats.
More fear mongering.
And how many people from fucking the big Ivy League schools that are, most of the kids that are going there are from the top 1% of the country, needed to take the day off because they were upset that Trump won. You know, it's funny when they say Trump is only for the top 1% and all the billionaires, but yet why is it the billionaires that donated and supported Kamala? Why is it that the elites donate to the Democrat Party? And you want proof? Look at the proof. Democrat Party over the last few elections are able to double and triple the amount of money raised compared to Republicans. Why is it when I go through real big rich neighborhoods, you see Democrat signs? Dude, look, in the past, maybe, but something has shifted and it shifted big. If I was a Democrat, now I was born and raised Democrat, but I fucking flipped. But my thing is this: if instead of sitting here going, damn, we lost, it's everyone else's fault, maybe you need to take a real hard look at yourself and see what the fuck happened and what changed. Instead of pointing the finger to everyone else, because it's real funny that in 2016, 2020, and 2024, that Trump has gained in every single group. This last time compared to 2016, you can see the numbers from the black community, black males, black females, Hispanic males, Hispanic female, youngsters. Those were definitely one way. And don't get me wrong, they're still leaning more one way. But he is gaining more supporters in every race and demographic group. Maybe that's a sign that your messaging to the people is not what it used to be. Take a hard look in the mirror instead of constantly pointing the finger. And for that, I'm going to bring up The View. I hate The View. I really do. But there was one lady on there. One of them actually brought it up and was like, hey, this county in Texas is heavily Latino. And they went 75% for Trump. And her comeback was she couldn't use race because guess what? They're Latino. So what did she say? She said it's sexist because it was a woman. Well, back in 2016, they voted 80% for Hillary. So it wasn't about women. So maybe it's about your views. Each side's got extremes. The left's got an extreme. The right's got an extreme. What did I love about this election? I love that one side went so fucking far extreme that the people woke up, they voted, and maybe this is a realization of both parties. Y'all better come back to the center and work for everyone and not just the fringes of your damn party. Fuck it. Let's together. Look, you see them? Together.
And yeah, Klug, we've already talked about it.
And
Yeah.
I want to say one more other thing to these crybaby bitch Democrats. Was your own president, Joe Biden, not caught with a smile on his face wearing a Donald Trump hat? Did y'all forget about that? But that's your president, right? Yeah,
This does bring me into the conspiracy that's kind of going around.
But
We know most conspiracies is bullshit. But the big one that's coming out, and it's because the Democrat Party pointing the finger at each other. Did Joe Biden secretly sabotage Harris?
Dude, Joe Biden.
was just dumb and didn't realize that that's how it was gonna. Either way,
I don't know.
But
Regardless,
sorry.
these Democrats are a bunch of crybabies.
But to end this story, it said recipients have been calling friends and family to learn that they had also received the message. I have a cousin up in Richmond who received the same text message, but I found it weird that in my text message it had a different group number than his. And they both had our names. But anyhow, the update to us is they did pinpoint like the IP address and stuff that this came from, and whoever it is, all their stuff has been shut down, and that's all we know at the moment. So,
For Biden being out of his mind and shit, I just heard him give one of the best speeches I've heard him give in years.
And he kind of giggled. Well, what about Jill Biden? She went and voted. And did you see what she was wearing?
Yeah, she's wearing all red. All red.
It was an all red dress.
All red. Yeah.
And it's like, of all the days and all the times to wear that, you wore it on election day, and that's the color of your. There's like a bunch of little things that just.
And Biden just invited Trump to dinner to celebrate his victory. What's up with that?
Hey, what's that old? What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Sometimes you gotta wonder.
Yeah, things that make you go,
The one that really gets me is you have the war going on between Israel and Hamas, Hezbollah, and all them. And what I find funny is the last few meetings for ceasefire and peace talks, you've had Israel representatives there, you've had other nations there, and the Hamas leaders haven't been going. They're working on a ceasefire, but they haven't been showing up. Now, all of a sudden, the rumor is that Hamas is actually calling and wants a ceasefire deal. Would it have something to do with the election? Would it?
Sounds logical.
Weird. Oh, wait, that guy drops bombs on people. Maybe we should fucking stop messing around.
And shows them pictures of where they live and their families at.
I don't care. That's still one of the dopest things ever. Hey, look,
Yeah.
you guys are going to chill out, and we're going to have this done. Otherwise, it slides on a piece of paper of their house.
Hey, I got a question.
Yes, go ahead, get high.
Who is Facebook user?
Dude, I think Facebook's having an issue.
Yeah.
That's because, that's weird. What the hell? Facebook user, who are thou? Of
Who
course,
art thou?
I don't know. I was just trying to figure it so I knew who to address, and I didn't know if I was blocked or not.
No, I'm not
No.
sure who it is.
Well, I think part of them is Brent.
Oh, well, I see Amanda Kluge did say up here Facebook is fucking up.
Oh, let me see here. Yeah, Brent. It's Brent.
Issues, something happened on radio.
Same thing happened
Facebook
on radio.
user is Brent.
Oh, same thing. Something. I was like, what?
So, all right.
Bailey was on my TV screen.
Do we know anyone that lives in South Carolina?
I'm sure somewhere.
I had a friend that lives out there or lives somewhere by there.
Well, in South Carolina, 43 monkeys have escaped from a research facility. Police warned residents to secure doors and windows.
Yep.
Authorities in South Carolina on Thursday warned residents to lock their doors and windows after more than 40 monkeys escaped from a research facility. The primate broke loose.
Oh,
Yeah.
So just to show real quick,
Bubba, you're cut.
yeah, to show you real quick, if you go into it, it lists everybody on Facebook. But on our chat here where you see it, it's got everyone as Facebook user.
Yeah. Because I see where Anna said that her song.
Semi-viral on TikTok was her. So yeah, it's just more goofy bullshit.
And we just lost Bubba.
Well, he was getting choppy there, so they're coming for us. Oh shit! Pritzker heard we were cussing him out. He's coming after Cooley. Taking cover, Cooley. Protect the young one.
He's gonna hit you with a butter cow.
Oh shit! Watch out for the butter. Is it salted? Oh yeah, it is. They're pissed.
Yeah.
Hey, Cooley, we got a job for you, man. We need you to get to the governor's mansion with a bunch of weed and just smoke with that dude and tell him to chill out. Did you listen to me? Oh, I was talking to him and he took off. What a dick.
I think he went to get the weed.
Oh, is that what it
That
was?
was really weird.
Yeah, dude, you started cutting up real bad and then all of a sudden you were gone. So I think your
I
internet
think
just
the
glitched.
internet just cut out real quick.
Yeah, we were saying Pritzker's coming for us.
All right. So the primates broke loose from an Alpha Genesis facility in Beaufort County.
Hey, wait,
and
you're going to have to
traps
start
have
all
been
over.
set
We
up
missed
in thermal.
Start over. We missed most of this.
All right. Authorities in South Carolina on Thursday warned residents to lock their doors and windows after more than 40 monkeys escaped from the research facility.
What
The
kind of
primate-
research facility?
Huh?
Does it say what kind of research?
Let me see. The
Government.
primates broke loose from a Alpha Genesis facility in Beaufort County, and traps have been set up and thermal imaging cameras are being used in an effort to locate the fugitive monkey.
The fugitive monkeys
Wow,
Genesee
great
Police
fucking
Department
writing.
said.
that they captured in the wild that were minding their own business in the first place.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. I'm guessing that's Brent. Isn't this how fucking the AIDS epidemic got started? I'm serious.
It's definitely possible. In an update posted Thursday, police confirmed 43 rhesus macaque, I don't know, primates
Macaque?
escaped.
Yep. See, that's how
Maybe.
AIDS got started.
The primates escaped and none had been captured as of early afternoon. Authorities said the primates were very young females, weighing approximately 6 to 7 pounds, and had never been used for testing due to their age. Alpha
What the
Genesis.
fuck are you so worried about? If there's no testing, no work. If you're setting up traps and you're putting this out and you're that worried, something, come on here. This literally started, the last time this happened was in the fucking, early 70s?
I think so.
And then fucking AIDS took the world by storm.
But they were male monkeys then. If these are all females, I mean, I guess you don't have to worry about them going around fucking everything.
But that doesn't matter though. Because
they can bite.
If they bite you or draw blood, that's
it's still
because look, when AIDS hit, the first thing they did is yes, it spread in the gay community at first, and they kept saying that that's what it was, but that's not just the case because sharing needles and come on, it's another dumb example.
Okay, if you see a monkey out there, don't go fucking it.
Just stay the fuck away from it. Fucking it or what? Just no.
Alpha Genesis currently have eyes on the primates and are working to entice them with food, police said, describing the monkeys as skittish. Residents
you ran fucking tests on them. Of course they're skittish.
Residents are strongly advised to keep doors and windows secured to prevent these animals from entering homes. If you spot any of the escaped animals, please contact 911 immediately and refrain from approaching them.
No, fuck it. Just, hey, people, do what you do. We need to bring back the Darwin Awards. We need to fucking, let nature settle it out. That's
dumb
like
ways
the
to die.
motherfuckers that see a moose out in the wild in Montana and go, "Oh, I want to go take a picture of the fucking moose or the buffalo or it's a panda." I don't give a fuck. It's a panda. Guess what? It's still a fucking bear.
So that story broke yesterday, and today it says monkeys still on the loose in South Carolina. The 43 monkeys escaped their facility in South Carolina. Were still on the loose Friday morning. The Yemassee Police Department told USA Today, though they have been located and efforts are being made to recapture them. The primates, described as very young females, again, approximately 6 to 7 pounds, escaped from Alpha Genesis, a primate research facility, a small town about 26 miles from Beaufort, around 1 p.m. Wednesday. So, as of right now, they're still on the loose.
Okay, if you know where they are, we have Trent guns, or we have guns. I mean, just take care of the fucking problem. Why prolong it?
Some trank darts and some trampolines or catch nets.
Why do we always prolong shit?
And it says Alpha Genesis told police that these animals are too young to carry disease.
Motherfucker, please, dude.
I don't believe that.
Too young to carry a fucking disease. Are you serious? Hey, for everyone watching and for my co-workers here, can a baby be born on crack, addicted to heroin?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that newborn shouldn't be able to carry nothing, right?
Sure, no.
Dude,
Scientist, my ass.
Yeah, the same motherfuckers that told you that if you got vaccinated, that you would be good. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. These vaccines are causing more problems than you fucking know. Did you find out later? Why is my kid allergic to peanuts all of a sudden?
I mean,
vaccines.
Look at history, okay? You know, doctors at one time told you smoking was okay for you. They even sold cigarettes inside a hospital. We know that was fucking false.
Cocaine was used originally as a drug or as a medical drug.
Well, you know what? That is a good pick-me-up, and they do use liquid cocaine for eye surgery. I'm just saying. But what was one of the old ways of doctors, right, was all these tonics and elixirs. And some of them contained fucking mercury.
Yes,
one of the most toxic fucking things on the planet. And what was bloodletting? Bloodletting is one of my favorites. Oh, you got the bad blood in you. We need to just cut you open, let you drain some blood out, and you'll be good.
Really?
Yeah, okay. If it breathes and bleeds, it's a carrier. Yes, that's it right there.
What was one of those other ones they used to have back in the day? What was it? Monochrome or some shit like that?
What's the movie with Seth MacFarlane in it? Million Ways to Die in the West. He goes on a rant about medicine in the 1800s, and he was like, "You need a fucking like nail head or some shit, and they stick a nail in your head and it leaves headaches." Or, you know, he just goes into this big rant, and it's funny as fuck. And it's like, wow, dude, you know what? He's absolutely right. They come out with all these theories, and then all of a sudden they change it because they realize they were fucking stupid. And, you know, Fauci is one of the perfect fucking examples. This dude is one of the world's leading experts, and he talked about herd immunity. He talked about that if you had already caught the flu, that you didn't need the flu shot because you had something that was better. Your body already fought it off, and your immune system knows how to fight it off. But then when COVID came around and he got all this grant money and shit, everything he said, he just went against.
Yet he was in Wuhan, China, helping create the COVID virus. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Lobotomies were so common, yet look at what that shit did to you back then.
You know what? Life might be better if they put cocaine back in Coca-Cola. Just say it.
You know, that shit wouldn't be able to stay on the shelves very long.
No, it wouldn't.
Coke could be seeing the all-time sales.
Well, that's what he said. You needed an ear nail. You needed to put a nail in your ear nail.
Yeah. So it's time for our dumb criminal for the night.
Hey, wait, before we get to that, hey, Cooley, you got up and disappeared earlier. I shouldn't say I figured out the perfect job for you. You ready? I need you to take a shitload of weed, go to the governor's mansion, and just out-smoke Pritzker just to fucking chill that dude out.
I mean, I gotta get some first.
Hey, look, if you do it and he's willing to sit with you, I'll buy your fucking weed. Like, send him an email and be like, hey, look, dude, you're stressed out. I'm stressed out. I'm here to help you. Let's have a smoke off. And I'll fucking cover it.
Now, that would be something to watch.
Pritzker, accept the challenge, you pussy.
Pritzker, you just got caught out, bitch.
That's easy. I doubt Pritzker doesn't smoke a damn ounce. No, he's too busy eating all those fucking cheeseburgers.
Ooh.
Damn.
All right.
Some weed would be nice, though. Now damn it. Fuck. Now I'm thinking about weed again.
Sorry, dude. My bad.
No, it's
We got our dumb criminal happens to be from North Carolina,
Not Florida?
not Florida. A North Carolina man tried to pay at Walmart with a $1 million bill.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What'd you say?
He tried to pay for his Walmart order with a $1 million bill.
See, this is what I'm
As
saying.
expected.
We gotta let nature take its course and take some of these motherfuckers. Oh, what happened now?
We'll never know the end of the story.
Damn it!
That one sounded really good too.
Like, dude, we're not in Mexico where you got $1 million peso bill. I mean, you know what I'm curious? I know that we actually have bills that go up to high amounts, but they're rare, and like unless you're wealthy and just having it in a safe somewhere, no one has one. But does the U.S. Mint or has the U.S. Mint ever printed $1 million bill?
I think they had before. Let me double check on that.
If anyone that is watching knows that, let us know. Because I'm really...
No, not a $1 million bill. They've never. They call them notes.
That's not true. Higher than regular bills. Okay, so they no longer do it, but they used to print bills in denominations higher than 100, such as 500, 1,000, 5,000, and $10,000 bills. But those bills they're still legal tender and may still be in circulation, but they're no longer printed.
I'm saying there was about 42,000 of the $100,000 bills that were printed. $100,000 bill.
How long ago was that fucking thing printed?
1934.
And if you could,
And they're around $1.8 million today.
yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's if people have it, and I'm sure there are some wealthy that do have it or collectors, they're definitely not carrying them in circulation. They got them stored away, so they're technically in circulation. But would you be stupid enough to carry one in your wallet? This I get nervous carrying a fucking couple $100 bills in my wallet.
I don't. I'm not worried. The $100,000 bill is the highest denomination ever issued by the U.S. federal government, printed in 1934.
Yeah, Anna's got it up there. See, our listeners are quick.
Yeah.
So my question is, Sage, is if you had a $100,000 bill, would you carry that in your wallet?
That motherfucker would be in like a suitcase chained to my fucking arm while I go somewhere, have it fucking like certified, and then I go and trade it in for that $1.8 million. And then that $1.8 million is going to be in 2 suitcases, and I'm going to like 4 or 5 different banks that I can trust and depositing it in different accounts. And then I might even find a fucking offshore account I could put some of that shit in.
Oh man, I would put it in fucking gold and silver coins or bars. And
I'd have to buy a safe, and I would definitely get some gold and silver. And then I would go on a buying spree of some weapons and probably a car or two.
I have a nice little stockpile, and it is in a safe at a nice location that only I know about. Hey, welcome back.
All right.
We can finally hear
Sorry
the rest of
about
the
that.
story.
All right. Counterfeiting is a major concern for economies globally and could often result in bizarre cases. One such case is that of a man who ended up with a $1 million bill while no such thing exists in reality.
Yeah, we had to look it up.
However, this man seemed to be hell bent on using this $1 million note and walked into a Walmart store with it. The 53-year-old named Michael Fuller from North
Idiot.
Carolina allegedly tried to go shopping with a $1 million note and was seen insisting that it was real. He was trying to buy items worth $476, including a vacuum cleaner and a microwave oven, according to a report in the Daily Mail. Store employees later called the police, and the Lexington, North Carolina man was eventually arrested. Currently, the largest bill in circulation is worth $100, and although the government did once print notes of up to $10,000 in 1969, its circulation was stopped after seeing that the public rarely used it. The largest dollar bill ever printed was worth $100,000, and it carried a picture of President Woodrow Wilson. These bills were never used by the public and were printed between December 18th of 1934 and January 9th, 1935. So for about a month they were printed. For transferring money between Federal Reserve banks, the use of high-value bills in the 21st century has decreased dramatically. These days, most of these increasingly rare bills from the bygone eras are owned by collectors, while these bills in mint condition with a rare denomination could get you a considerable amount. A $1 million bill was never printed and cannot get you anything in any way.
Hey, does this remind you of the fake money that Duds comes out with? That's for motion picture, and it even says it, but it looks real good until you flip it over, and instead of saying United States of America, it says motion picture only.
Yeah.
How many times he throws that shit in crowds, and he's amazed by the people that will actually try to take it to concessions, these $100 bills, and be like, hey, I need to buy some food or something like that. And they're like, dude, this is fake. No, it's not. It's real. I got it from the bank. No, this actually happened at Wrestling for a Cure. We had someone take one of these to go buy merch, and one of my workers called me on the radio. I had to go over there, and they're like, "No, I got it from a bank." And I flipped it over, and I was like, "Motion picture only." They must have gave me the wrong one. No, okay, have a good one. And Sage, did you have to deal with it like an hour later or something? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Dude.
And I was like, you got it off the floor after Mac Daddy was out here, didn't you?
Yeah. When was that?
It was
this past year.
Yeah, this past year.
Yeah.
It says back in 2004, a very similar incident happened in Walmart when a woman named Alice Pike tried to use a fake $1 million bill to buy $1,675 worth of merchandise. Speaking to CNBC, she later said that it was a misunderstanding. Yeah. However, that didn't save her from getting arrested. You can't keep up with the U.S. Treasury. She later informed the police that she had received it from her estranged husband, who was a currency collector. Pike tried to initially buy the items with her 2 Walmart gift cards, And when the cashier informed her that the cards only held a total value of $2.32, she pulled out the $1 million bill and said, "All I've got is this."
No, for the ones that think this actually would work, you remind me of the person that goes to a strip club and gets a dance and then comes back and tells your buddies, "Oh man, she's really into me." No, she's not. She's doing her job, and she's doing a good job.
She's into your money.
And then you get the ones that go, "No, man, she was doing things in that dance she doesn't do to anybody else." Yeah, okay. Believe what? No, dude, you're an idiot.
Okay, Larry.
Dead. Yeah,
And
Corey brings up a point.
Walmart has change for $1 million.
Yeah. Hey, hang on, sir. We're going to call our manager over to bring out the change for the $1 million. We got $900,000 in cash. Dude, y'all really need a wake-up call. Because what is it? If you took all our banks and all the money that people made and have, I think it's estimated at like 19 trillion or 18 trillion that's out there. But if you actually look in the banks have enough printed money in the government for like 2 trillion. The rest of it is ones and zeros on accounts. Think about this. Like, as much as I rag on Post Malone, I like some of his music. Listen to this dude. Like, I know that he goes on Joe Rogan, and I know he's into ayahuasca and shit like that. But this dude did an interview where he was talking about this. And he was like, look, man, if they really wanted to shut us down, all they have to do is turn off your cards, shut down the banks. Because literally, if everyone made a run on the banks, this is what happened for the Great Depression. If you went and made a run on it, there's not enough money to cover what is actually owed. So you'd be think about it. Think about the cards don't work. You're fucked.
Yeah.
There's nothing. So now you can't get nothing. You would have to go back to the barter system, which it worked great back then because that's what they had to do. If you don't have that skills, if you can't go and hunt for your own food, clean it, process it, and shit like that, if we had a solar flare that wiped out everything, literally wiped out everything, we would be blasted back to the Stone Age, and that's a real fucking scary thought for a lot of people. Now, I know a few people that are going to be fine because of the skills that they possess, and I'm not talking just going out and shooting everything. I'm talking about being able to go out and survive off of the land. Y'all really need to fucking worry and prepare. I'm not trying to be doom and gloom and get you all freaked out, but what's that movie that just came out not that long ago?
Cocaine Bear.
No, not Cocaine Bear.
Oh.
It was the one where like civilization, everything didn't work.
Shit, that could be a bunch of
Oh, damn it. I can't. It came out on Netflix. Like phones weren't working, internet wasn't working, power was off.
So there was one where all the cars fucking went psycho and started turning on everybody too.
Oh, that was Maximum Overdrive.
No, this is a newer one. But everything else stopped working.
It had Ethan Hawke in it.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. How all the smart cars just started like crashing
going on
into
this
everything.
one road, and just blocking. It wasn't literally going after people, but it was.
No, they were all crashing in and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, that movie.
No, what the fuck was
like
that
if
called?
you really wanted to go and you turned off technology, we've gotten so complacent and so dependent on it that it's no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. I mean, that would be the way to fuck up everything. Leave the world behind.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was a good movie.
See, think about our lives. We have gotten Well, hell, those straight line winds that came through a year ago and knocked out power for half the fucking state in the center, all the way from Quincy over to Champaign.
Oh shit! Yeah,
we were only without power for what, 3-4 days in some cases, some up to a week, and people were losing their shit.
Some were longer than that, though.
Some were longer, yeah, but
Even in Springfield, some were longer than a week, close to 2 weeks, I think.
Think about it. We've gotten so dependent on technology that if an EMP, a solar flare, something fucking blew us back to the Stone Age, massive casualties will happen.
Yeah.
That's
so Iraq is in the news.
Iraq.
Yeah.
What'd they do?
They slashed the legal age of consent to 9 years old.
What the fuck?
So old men can marry young children.
9?
Yep. A sick, newly proposed age of consent law would allow old men in Iraq to marry children as young as 9 years old and legalize child rape, activists claim.
Hey, wait. This is just in the process. This hasn't passed.
It's what it sounds like, possibly. Ultra-conservative Shia Muslim parties have launched a bid to pass a new law that would slash the existing age of consent in the pariah nation in half from its existing limit of 18. The changes proposed by the dominant Shia coalition would peel back the national personal status law. Replacing the major legislation, also known as Law 188, would further roll back women's rights, depriving them of the ability to divorce their partners, have custody for their children, and their inheritance. The latest proposals, initially announced in August of 2024, would see one of the most progressive laws in the Middle East fully repealed and has sparked outrage among women's rights activists. The law passed its second reading in Iraq's parliament on September 16th, and the government has claimed the move would align the country's governance closer to the strict interpretation of Islamic law. Sensationally, the government has even argued it would protect young girls from immoral relationships.
How is that protecting them from immoral relationships? Are you fucking nuts?
Right.
They're not even going through their damn cycle. Like that even mattered. 9?
Activists who were able to defeat attempts to pass similar laws in 2014 and 2017 are urgently attempting to thwart the latest bid. Raya Bike, the coordinator for the coalition of groups mounting a challenge to the potential law change, said the proposals were a catastrophe for women as Iraqi MPs joined her efforts in August. She told The Guardian that the new law would allow her son-in-law to marry off potential granddaughter as a child. She said, "This is a catastrophe for women. My husband and my family oppose child marriage, but imagine if my daughter gets married and my daughter's husband wants to marry off my granddaughter as a child."
Dude, that seriously sounds like a law to protect pedophilia, which you have groups here that try to say that pedophilia isn't, what was the term they gave it? child attractiveness something or whatever because they were trying to justify it. Dude, there ain't no way you can be, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're okay with someone being able to marry a 9-year-old girl, dude, you need to be on a fucking chopping block. No.
Dude, I thought 13 was bad. This is horrible.
That is fucked. They want to cut it in half from 18 to 9 in Iraq. And it's past a couple stages. It still has some things to go before it's legal. But if it's already past a couple of them, that's just telling me that it's going to pass. And that's fucking sick. 9? Klug's got it right. What the actual fuck?
That's fucked. That's beyond fucked.
Yeah.
I saw the sign.
Yeah. All right. Let me get
that
story.
Jesus, there's.
Let's see.
I know there was some young shit there, but not 9.
Yeah, that's sick. Absolutely fucking sick. I'm not even gonna speak on that one.
Like that is
because that you guys think earlier when I came in here I was pissed off. That's absolutely fucking disgusting. Fuck you, Iraq. You no good pieces of shit.
He said it's been part of Muslim culture forever, Jason Wilhite. Where you been?
I knew there was some young ages over there for marriage and shit, but I was around 15, 16, which is still kind of fucked up. But not, dude, 9?
The one time they get back in the news and they're over here allowing 60, 70-year-old men to marry 9-year-olds.
See, I thought the age over there was like the 13 to like 16 or something like that.
Well, see,
I even heard here in the United States you could marry, like somewhere in the United States, you could marry like a 13-year-old.
No, I knew
Southern state.
With some Muslim countries from Marine buddies of mine that were over there that there's an issue with, because in Muslim country, gay is you don't do. But you heard about all these things about young boys getting molested and shit over there all the time.
And I would just like to say real quick that yes, child marriage to older men has been going on for forever, but that does not make it okay.
Right. But
no, but that's the crazy thing, you know. You get different cultures where we find certain things like ridiculous, like there. Just for an example, there's cultures that find it totally normal. Totally normal to eat dog. Where us over here, we find that absolutely sickening of an idea.
Oh, I know it's
but
part
to
of
them,
culture.
it's okay because that's just what they're used to. You know, it's.
Well, here's my thing. We got all these groups over here that protest every little fucking thing. How come we don't hear them protesting about that shit? Right here. You're hearing this. Why aren't the news covering some group protesting about their women being able to be arranged in marriage at fucking 9 years old in Iraq? Where are they at? I don't. Because
is that too taboo?
Apparently, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't get it. My head hurts.
All right. Let's see. Las Vegas Metropolitan Police.
You gotta watch out for them
arrested a man
sneaky
for
bastards.
Open murder. After
What kind of
finding
murder?
a woman's body in a freezer. Daniel Roosh, 37, faces open murder and drug charges after he was arrested in connection to the Death Records show. He is being held in Clark County Detention Center. Police say they received a call on Wednesday morning from a 68-year-old woman's neighbor. The caller said she used to regularly walk her dog around the area, but hadn't been seen since October. When police arrived at her residence for a welfare check, they knocked but didn't receive an answer, Fox 5 and Vegas reports. Then they entered the mobile home and found two people inside who said they didn't know where the woman was. As police searched the home, they found a locked freezer. After getting a locksmith to open it, they found her remains inside. We've had circumstances like this where someone has passed away and then people are approximately living off their assets. And then when we've had times where it's a murder, and right now I can tell you specifically what circumstance we're in right now. Lieutenant Jason Johansson told local outlet 8 News. The deceased owned many dogs and birds, which have since been taken by animal control. Currently, police do not know when she was last seen alive and are investigating her death as suspicious. Just got filled in by the neighbors on what happened. Resident Rosie Caldwell told local outlet 8 News, "It's weird. For almost a week, at least 5 days, no movement," she added, referring to the woman's home. Police have yet to release the woman's name and her cause of death. The Independent has contacted the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department for more information.
But it was obviously a murder if you said they had somebody in custody.
Yep. And for what's called open murder is the charge.
An open.
I've never heard that. I don't know exactly what that means.
And Kluge. Yeah, that's weird. But Kluge, it was Will Height that said his head hurt, not me. I'm not open murder. Like an open.
It says a prosecutor may charge open murder, which is a combination of first degree and second degree murder. And the jury may determine the appropriate degree based on the proofs. So basically, they don't know whether to call it first degree or second degree murder, so they call it open murder and let the jury decide whether it's first degree or second degree.
It sounds like they don't have the evidence they need to even hold him at this point.
An open murder charge is a general accusation of homicide that includes multiple levels of murder. It may also include manslaughter. Prosecutors use this charge when they want to charge a defendant with first-degree murder, but aren't sure they can prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. The jury or judge then decides which specific homicide crime to convict the defendant of.
Speaking of finding a body, Klug, while you're in the watching, did the police ever catch up to, I believe, your cousin, where your other family member was found in the crawl space or whatever, that house on South Grand? Because that story was reminding me about that. Watch this be the time he had to step away to go bowl.
Sorry. I know I'm just multitasking. I think, this is the one and only time I'm going to say this, but I think Nia Jax, I think she dyed her hair and she actually looks kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm
I
not gonna
always
lie.
think she looks
Looks
pretty
kinda
hot.
hot.
I think she's beautiful.
You just love her big
Me and
ass.
Bubba were talking about that one night.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just work here.
I don't know. I just work here.
Hasn't heard anything as of yet.
Oh.
All right.
You're right, Cooler?
Sorry.
A small propeller plane
Realizing that
struck, a small propeller plane struck a flock of birds upon takeoff in Alaska, leaving gruesome and bloody stains across the hull.
Across the whole what?
Mark Schwentes, a big game hunter and commercial fishing captain, was getting set to take flight in a bush plane to Alaska's capital, Anchorage, on September 26th, when he noticed a flock of willow ptarmigan, which is Alaska's state bird, according to a report. Typically, they scatter when the plane starts up, but this
So is that
time
dude
they
going to
lingered
prison?
a little bit too long.
Can't be getting state birds.
And there's, I don't know how well I can see it. See the blood all on the plane?
Yeah. So, like I said, is he going to prison? Man, what a foul story! I like what you did there, Clue.
Dang,
Just as
Boogie.
we were going airborne, about half a dozen flew up in front of us and hit the propeller. The unflappable pilot said he proceeded calmly and knew that his plane could withstand the bloody jolt. Oh, and there's one of the windows.
From the window to the wall.
To the
And
blood run down my halls. To all these birds fucking crawl. To all skeet. Sorry.
Damn.
I had it going though.
Yeah.
though the plane proceeded without any known or visible damage, it was splattered with blood, brains, and feathers from the flock of willow ptarmigan. I was very surprised that this has never happened to me before on all the bush takeoffs I've done. It's one of those things you might see out here. Geese being sucked into an engine was the cause of the crash of the U.S. Airways Airbus A320 in 2009, commonly referred to as the Miracle on the Hudson. So,
And then they made a movie out of that, right?
yeah. Yep. And then one last story I have. Cops were forced.
Jack's hot, and now I'm over here calling her a fat bitch.
Cops were forced to smash a window due to a buck thrashing around in senior's home. A buck was trapped in an assisted living facility for senior citizens, according to officials, at the Blackman Leone Department of Public Health and Safety. The incident occurred at Arbor North Living, located in the Blackman Township of Michigan. The animal prevented staff members from entering a living room in the apartment on the evening of November 4th. Staff were unable to ascertain the condition of the elderly resident. They did report visible blood throughout the room, which demonstrated that the animal was thrashing around. 2 officers arrived at the facility and could not enter the apartment because the doors were locked. They proceeded to break the glass door on the patio, according to officials. Body camera footage shows the deer wreaking havoc in the apartment before one of the officers shatters the glass with his baton, allowing the deer to escape. A 103-year-old woman in the apartment, wow, 103, she sustained non-life-threatening injuries, according to the police. Further investigation revealed that the buck had entered the apartment by jumping through a closed glass window in the resident's bedroom while she was in bed. The animal in its attempt to escape, had caused additional damage and left blood throughout the apartment, likely from injuries sustained upon entering. The officers provided assistance to the woman and searched for the buck. However, officials believed it escaped into the local woods.
It's a I'm out.
Yeah, Kluge, the buck did stop there.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
super
see.
crazy.
Actually, there's one last one before we get to some Dr. Sage. A recent TikTok about a Hormel chili can foul up will make you second guess what to expect in your next tin meal. Amara expected to be dining on Hormel turkey chili, but claims she found something entirely different in the can. She posted the alleged find in her TikTok account earlier this week. As of publication, the video has 52,000 views. I just wanted chili, Amara declares in the video's caption. Instead, she experienced a WTF moment that left her with questions. Chili, right? Turkey with beans chili, she says in the video as she displays a can from Hormel that is clearly labeled turkey with beans. Chili, right? She asked one more time before displaying what's inside the can. Why is there mac and cheese? She asked as she fills the contents of the open can, which is indeed filled with pasta and cheese sauce. After seeing the confusing contents of the can, Amara asked her mom if she was pranking her, but she claims that the can was not tampered with. Why is there mac and cheese in my chili? She asked again. I'm so confused. Amara seems to have encountered a packaging error when she discovered mac and cheese in her can of Hormel chili. However, there is a bit of mystery attached. Strangely, while Hormel does sell mac and cheese, it does not come in a can. Instead, it is sold in a plastic carton. Very few companies still offer mac and cheese in can form. Two of the most popular brands that do are Heinz and Chef Boyardee. But neither company is owned by Hormel. Conagra, Heinz, and Hormel all have processing facilities in multiple locations, but none of them process food for their competitors. So how did the mac and cheese get into the chili can? It's a mystery.
U.S. Marines in gas masks were given a daunting mission to capture a critical hill.
That's odd, but I mean, there's still like one company that has mac and cheese in a can.
Two,
I can't remember what it is.
Heinz and Chef Boyardee.
Yeah, Chef Boyardee. Yeah.
To the Germans, these weren't men.
I would say somebody probably switched the label in the grocery store.
Growling figures seemed unstoppable.
It's possible. I
But
mean,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
who the fuck buys turkey chili anyway? That's what's got me fucking all up in the air going, who the fuck buys turkey chili? That's fucking wrong. It's wrong by
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Hey, so
What?
Sunday is a
Sunday.
very, very important day.
Yeah, I got church.
A very important day.
Very important day.
Uh,
Sunday is November 10th.
okay.
And back in 1775, my Marine Corps came alive.
I was a year old.
Wonder why U.S. Marines are called devil dogs? Imagine this. World War I, Belleau Wood, France. Amid the chaos, with mustard gas filling the air, U.S. Marines in gas masks were given a daunting mission to capture a critical hill. What happened next was straight out of a horror movie. Surviving Germans reported seeing Marines with bayonets, sweating, foaming at the mouth, and with bloodshot eyes, climbing the steep hill on all fours. To the Germans, these weren't men. They were monsters. These relentless, growling figures seemed unstoppable, like a pack of rabid demon dogs. Terrified, the German soldiers began shouting that they were under attack by dogs from hell, or Teufelhunde. And just like that, the legend was born.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sunday is the Marine Corps birthday. We stop and we celebrate that before we do Veterans Day because that's how important it is to Marines. So any Marine that you know on Sunday, give them a call, give them a text, send them a message, whatever the case may be, and you tell them salty fucking devil dogs, happy birthday. To all my Marine brothers and sisters that are out there, I know it's early, but we don't broadcast on Sunday, so I'm going to say it now. Happy birthday, Marines.
Semper Fi.
Never get to eat your crayons.
Don't forget you eat the crowns.
Hoorah.
Hoorah!
Are we ready for some Dr. Sage?
I think we are.
Doctor Who?
Calling
Doctor
Dr.
Who?
Sage. What? I can
Do we
barely.
have Dr. Sage music?
It's going.
Is it?
You need it louder?
Not
Oh,
that.
I hear it now.
That's why I had it down low.
I can't hear shit.
All right.
I mean, I can hear y'all. I don't really give a fuck about the music.
It's time for the one and only Ask Dr. Sage, where he gives you his wisdom.
I do what I can.
Dear Dr.
Some-
Sage,
Yeah. What up?
this election was a rough one. But
Really?
now that Trump won, I realize we are now living in a simulation.
Come on, put the
2016 would have been Star Wars A New Hope. 2020 would have been Empire Strikes Back. And this year is Return of the Jedi. My question to you is more of a statement. Fuck Tyler, signed Bob.
Well, Bob, okay. I think we can all get on the same page. Fuck Tyler. He's just watching doors anyway. Nice,
All right.
nice, Kool-Aid. I could tell you're really putting it in there singing. Kluge, not Cooley.
Kluge says they call him Dr. Sage, Dr. Sage. They call him Dr. Sage, Dr. Sage. He's got the advice you're looking for, calling Dr. Sage. All right. Dr. Sage,
What?
with the holidays coming up, my wife is wondering what would be a good substitute for green bean casserole. Signed,
Nothing.
Tommy.
There's no substitute for green bean casserole. That's ludicrous.
That's some good shit, man.
You gotta have the green bean casserole. I mean,
Personally,
without that,
I hate it.
well, personally, you're not invited by Thanksgiving.
I hate green beans.
But it's
That's
casserole,
because somebody probably hasn't cooked them for you, right?
right?
But I have had where you can replace the green beans with either Brussels sprouts or asparagus, but you make it the exact same way. Just
Wait a minute. Hold the fucking phone.
How do you like either one of those better than green beans?
I just
The other
do.
one, you really Brussels sprouts or asparagus? You'll choose over green beans,
Absolutely.
dude.
I can't even stand the smell of green beans.
Somebody has cooked you the wrong fucking shit.
No kidding. Get fresh cut or okay, switch it up from green beans to snap beans. Because snap
Do you
beans are
like
good too.
peas?
I mean, I've tried all kinds of green beans. I've tried them in all kinds of ways, and I can't do it.
Do you like peas?
Yes. Like the only vegetables I don't like is green beans. I don't like sweet potatoes. And I'm not much for beets either, but
I
so
love
pretty
beets.
much any
I love
other
sweet
vegetable
potatoes. I
I
love
like.
green beans.
I love
Goddamn, your
spinach. I
Thanksgiving
love
sucks.
lima beans.
Snap peas
Lima beans?
are snap.
Yeah.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, that's what everyone says. Because like I don't like steak either, or beef roast. I'll eat hamburger, or I'll eat beef if it's like cut up and in something where it's got like some kind of sauce or something that covers the taste of the beef. And it can't be pink either. If I see pink, I'm gonna hurl.
Oh man.
There's only one thing pink I need to eat. It's not a steak.
Oh, he would never be able to eat steak with us, Jay.
Wait, what'd he say?
He can't eat steak, and if he sees any pink, he's not eating it. He'll hurl. Say that
Like I said,
motherfucker.
there's
Our
only one
steaks.
thing pink. Only one thing pink I need to eat, and it's not a steak.
Our
Motherfucker,
steak
you don't eat your steak medium rare with some blood in it. Damn it, you don't eat pussy.
All rise with Skeletor. What's up,
Skeletor,
Skelly?
help. Hey, Skelly, we need your help here, man. We really, really need your help. This motherfucker down here doesn't like green beans, but he'll eat lima beans, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and he eats his steak well done. If there's any pink, he won't eat it.
I
This
don't
motherfucker.
I don't even eat steak really at all. But if I was to, it would have to be well done.
Wait, what motherfucker? I would eat steak every damn day if I could afford it.
No, I couldn't.
Hey, you know what? I'm really sorry. I got to bring this up. Reach down there. Do you got a set of balls?
Yes, sir, I do.
I'm really fucking worried.
I don't know. I just don't like the taste of it. Really.
Skeletor. He likes his steak like he likes his pussy pink.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Man.
You got a comment. Brussels sprouts. What the fuck? I like steak still moving. Dude.
Here's something else really weird. like I hate real watermelon.
That's not
But
weird
anything-
because I don't like watermelon. I
But
love
anything
dude, the candies, the sodas, and all that shit. I love the watermelon flavor. Actual watermelon, I can't do it.
Yep, that's me.
Is it the texture? Is that what gets
I
you?
think it's the consistency.
I
Where it's,
I'm not a texture person.
I don't
I'm
know, it's fucking
strictly
weird.
whether it tastes good or not.
But yet, my brother, he loves everything grape flavored, but he doesn't like grapes.
See, I like grapes, and I love the cotton candy grapes. Those are fucking amazing.
Those are great.
What's Oh, I got dude. One of my Marine buddies of mine, banana pudding, banana popsicles, everything banana flavored, loves it.
Except for bananas.
Actual bananas will make him. He will fucking throw up. Weirdest fucking thing.
Kluge says, "Hey Skeletor, how's the newborns?"
Oh yeah, the twins were born.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
Bet you ain't sleeping much.
Anna says she likes tomato-based flavored things, but she hates actual tomatoes.
See, I can eat tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I like slicing
Yeah,
them, throwing a little bit of salt and pepper on them, motherfuckers.
So you love tomato soup, but you wouldn't eat actual tomato slices.
Skeletor.
Would that fuck you up if you were eating like a BLT? I am curious with that one because you got those
Oh,
other flavors to mix in.
Love me some BLTs.
She's like, I love tomatoes, but I hate ketchup.
What the fuck?
Absolutely hate ketchup.
I like tomato-based things and flavored things, but I hate actual tomatoes. Ew! Anything tomato is disgusting.
What?
The fuck?
Dude, you wouldn't
Okay,
need
but
a
listen,
you wouldn't need a BLT.
Wait, no, I eat BLs.
Wait,
Bacon,
bacon and lettuce. You cut out the tomato.
Hmm.
What?
But listen, I'm sure I can probably get over that here eventually. I have found myself eating a lot of stuff recently that I didn't think I'd ever eat, and I used to be a really picky eater, so I'm trying to get out of that.
Yeah, weed will do that to you.
He's like,
I'm sorry, dude. I'm fuck. I'm sorry, man. I know you're out. That was wrong.
he's like,
Recent, bro.
recently I just found out that Lay's has these ketchup flavored potato chips, and I tried them and I liked them.
At least he didn't say he eats BMs.
Bowel movements?
Big Macs? Baby mamas?
I know that's where I went with that one. Is that fucked up? Like, baby mama's got taste. Tell me I'm wrong.
Wow.
They good, mama good. Huh?
He's talking about the kids. I was right. Bowel movements. He's talking about the baby mama and the twins. You want one, Corey? He's trying to get rid of his kids.
I know.
Dr. Sage,
What?
I recently got a dog who seems to be deaf, whatever we call his name.
Maybe it's the wrong
for some
name.
reason, here's when we get ice cream. We tell him to stop when he does something bad, but still listens when we walk in the door. Is our dog an asshole or deaf?
Probably both.
Probably a little bit of both. He's, I would say, selective hearing. That, or he's picked his own name and doesn't like what you're calling him. And maybe his name is actually Ice Cream.
Did you kidnap the dog from somewhere?
Yeah.
Anna says selective hearing.
I'm gonna
Wait,
go with selective
is
hearing.
your dog a male? Because this. I'm going to prove some science here for you.
Ooh, I like science.
Is the dog a male?
Is the person who sent the email in the chat?
No. Is
Probably not.
the dog a male
Oh.
or female?
Okay, does it say in the email?
No.
Okay, because here's science for you. If the dog is male, it's selective hearing because we don't listen to most women anyway. I mean,
And if it's a female, it's also selective hearing because they don't listen to men.
okay, so the matter of the fact is, males don't listen to females like we should, and females don't listen to males like they should, and we all have selective hearing. Got it.
Yes.
Skeletor says Cooley looks like he needs a haircut.
I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. But yeah, see, I wanted to get a haircut, but then my girlfriend told me that she is a sucker for dudes with long hair. So,
Yeah, she just said in the chat room, I like his longer hair, Skeletor. Bite me.
Yeah, fuck off.
It looks like he found some weed.
Wow, he found the leftovers.
I got
Scribbling.
me this yesterday.
Jay, what color are you going with?
Fire engine red.
It's some super glue.
I saw that.
Not
That
super
looks nice. That looks nice. You know what I just realized?
Yeah, Will Hyde did just eat a real crayon.
No. Oh. So you mean those crayons aren't edibles?
No, those
I
are
was
real.
gonna say, if they make edible crayons, that would be. Did Skeletor really just ask who Anna is? That's my girlfriend, you idiot. Oh, yep, those are real crayons. Okay.
That's a newer box, so you finally
Yes, it
finished
is.
off the other box.
Oh,
Hey.
the box is gone.
I mean,
New one.
Yeah.
Not judge-
Never in my life did I ever think that the words coming out of my mouth would be, I'm smoking super glue.
that.
That explains why you like fucking Brussels sprouts and lima beans. Fucking nuts.
Some of these names that they come up with for different strains are
He should be.
I fucking love it.
Fuck. Every fucking time, dude. Every.
Oh, Willie? Oh, what?
Okay, now what does it say? It's Anastasia. I just go by Anna mostly, even here, Skeletor. Yeah, Skeletor, you don't have the right to call her. You call her Anastasia. You hear me, young man?
yeah.
I
Yes,
call her
Fuji.
the taker of V cards.
You're in here. Who? What are you? Fuck.
Yes, Fuji. In technically, I guess, yeah, I'm inhaling super glue.
Hey, Cooley, you know that was funny.
Somewhere around here, I got real super glue.
Oh my.
It didn't work. I was trying to.
All right. We do have one last Dr. Sage question.
Kind of lick
Oh,
Will.
boy.
Unless any of you in the chat room, if you have any more Dr. Sage questions, you can find me on Facebook and Messenger and send it to me.
Take her a V card.
You guys all know my real name, so find me on Facebook and send me a message on Messenger, and I'll read it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's what's on her bush?
All right,
Round
Dr.
two.
Sage,
Yes.
what's 4B movement, and what fucking idiot thought it was a good idea?
What?
What's the 4B movement? And what fucking idiot thought it was a good idea?
4B movement.
Let's see.
4B my sugar mama. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was random.
It's a radical feminist movement which
Right.
is
Feminist movement?
purported to have originated in South Korea in 2019. Its proponents refuse to date men, get married, have sex with men, or have children. Refuse to date men, get married, have sex with men, or have children. So, I mean, I guess it's just a whole bunch of women that refuse to date men, get married, have sex with men.
Yeah, it says, according to Anna,
It's a boycott men type deal.
basically happy to say.
Swearing off sex with men. I guess it's kind of like a lesbian movement, I guess.
Could be gay men. I mean,
No, it's all about women. It's all women.
well.
No date, no sex, no dating,
Yeah.
no marriage, no
Kluge-
children.
Kluge
Yeah,
says,
Kluge says, aren't they called lesbians?
Yeah,
okay.
it's mostly in South Korea.
Boomstick says, well, maybe glad they aren't reproducing.
Did you say South Korea? Yeah, he said South Korea.
Four,
Like,
it's 4B or 4 no's. It's a radical feminist movement.
Yeah.
And it actually started in 2019. So I mean, be you, yo. Do you, whatever. It has no effect on me, and I don't care.
damn it.
So
Yep. So that's what they wanted to know, what the 4B movement was, and what fucking idiot thought it was a good idea.
It came down to one woman came up with it in South Korea, and it started in 2019.
I have a sister that's one.
hey, there's a video that was going around of a woman who
Ear keeps getting fader.
basically was kind of saying the same thing, and she didn't make her lunch for her husband, she didn't clean for her husband, didn't buy him food, none of that thing. She was there for the kids and the kids only. And she made a video where she was kind of proud of that. And then she made a video later on because her husband saw it and kicked her the fuck out. But there was something that was just shared with me. Apparently, a lady entered a bank and handed over a sealed envelope and asked the representative if they could cash her check, and which he politely responded yes and asked what kind of check she had. She explained she withdrew money from her account, but they didn't have enough cash on hand, so they issued her a cashier's check. Sometimes this happens with banks where they don't have enough money on hand for a large amount. She gave the envelope over to the guy, and it was sealed. He asked why it was sealed, and the lady said that she had sealed it because she didn't want people to know her business about how much money she had. Well, he opened the envelope, and what was inside was an actual 3x5 card that was hand wrote, that had a design wrote on it, said cashier's check, paid to the order of the person's name, the amount of $8,500, and a bunch of handwritten numbers on here. The photo of this is literally someone just writing out a bogus check.
Holy shit.
When he opened the envelope and saw it, he looked all over for cameras to see if this clerk wanted to know if he was getting punked. After finding no cameras, he looked at the male companion with the lady and asked, "Are y'all serious?" The male that was with her saw what it was when the clerk turned and showed it to the male companion, and he became increasingly pissed at the woman because he thought that he had money coming that she was going to give him, and told her if she didn't walk her ass out of that building after all these years, this clerk has never seen anything like this.
Wow.
How do people really think this shit's gonna go? You really thought you were gonna walk into this bank and with this handwritten fucking check, which is nowhere even close to trying to fool anybody. You thought it was gonna work, and you thought, or the person that was with you who gave you a ride probably thought they were gonna get some gas money and shit. And then when they see it, they got pissed off at you. This is hilarious.
That is hilarious, fucked up, and I'm pretty sure my niece or nephew could make a better looking check than that. And
What's
they're only
funny
like 2 and 3.
is some of the comments. Someone put, "Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take." Gretzky, Michael Scott, and that chick.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? I do got to give that to you. You definitely do miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, you sure do. Wow. Just wow.
That is
You
crazy.
got to hear this. Donald Trump pledged in one of his final campaign speeches to work with Democratic mayors and governors if reelected. But just hours after the former president was projected to win back the White House, some blue state leaders were actively plotting against him. California Governor Gavin Newsom, one of Trump's fiercest critics, on Thursday called a special legislative session to funnel more resources towards the state's legal defenses to preemptively combat Republican policies around immigration, the environment, LGBTQ rights, and reproductive care. New York Governor Kathy Hochul
Hochul.
and Attorney General Letitia James, one of Trump's most aggressive first-term adversaries, pledged to beef up coordination between their offices to protect New Yorkers' fundamental freedoms from any potential threats.
What kind of threat? Oh my God, they're stupid.
Yeah, so basically, it just they're trying to. They did a special legislative session, or he's calling for one, in order to try to round up more money for their legal defenses of Republicans and any of their policies going forward on those things. So as the Democrats have shown over these last whatever years, that they're just going to spend money after money after money of trying to take the court against a Republican, mainly Trump, but it's a big ass waste of money. Like, and they're just saying that they're going to set this up preemptively because obviously none of that they think's going to happen has happened. He's not even president yet.
Well, all I can do is put my hands up like this and say, it is what it is.
You know what I hate? I hate
What
fat
do you
ass.
tell?
I hate fat ass fucking dogs who think it's okay to get on the fucking table and eat your goddamn food. You fucking fat ass bitch.
Pritzker's at your house?
Yeah. Him and his sister, actually. Doug a shot at. Does he even have a sister?
And,
I don't know.
And
If he does, she's probably. I don't know.
the other thing I'm seeing says that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. says that Trump plans to withdraw American troops from northern Syria.
You wanted to.
Okay.
I don't see that as a bad thing.
Oh no, it's never a bad thing whenever we take our troops out.
I got
It's its own country. We call it Liptardia.
Is Skeletor gonna? I lost my card until it. Holy Butterball, not there for your food. It irritates me because I shouldn't have to be able to. I shouldn't have to stay in the kitchen just because this dog doesn't know how to not get on the table and eat food.
No, but anytime there's a dog, you should always keep food up or pay attention
On a
to
fucking
it.
table.
Their
on the
nose,
table.
remember, they smell like 10 times better than we do.
Yeah, but
So
I mean, shit.
You got a burger laying on that table, and you're sitting there thinking, "Oh, that smells good." That dog's smelling it 10 times more. You know, it's an animal. It's going to eat.
That one.
Or, yeah, put them in a cage before when you got food out. There you go.
Yep, they're all in their cages.
Damn, that's an awful lot of fucking dogs.
Yep, there's 7 of them.
God
What?
damn.
There's like
Corey
7
says,
dogs.
Cooley, if you have dogs, you have to watch your food. Hashtag dog life.
Yeah. Like 7
Yeah.
dogs, 3 cats, 4 cats, and a rabbit.
I'd be making stew out of that rabbit. Just saying. Live off the land. Rabbit stew's good.
Who is getting excited that it is getting closer to the Mike Tyson and Paul fight?
I would
Yeah.
watch it. Now, it's on Netflix. But
Yep.
is Netflix going to make you pay extra to watch that fight, or you just
Nope.
automatically get it for having Netflix?
If you got Netflix, you're on it.
Yep, streaming live.
Cool.
Yep, so I'll
Have you-
definitely be watching that.
Have you seen pictures of what Tyson looked like 6 months ago to today?
Yep.
He is fucking beefed up and he looks good.
Yeah, he does.
And I've seen like some of him sparring, and god damn, he's still quick as fuck, and looks like he hits like a fucking ton of bricks, man.
Yeah, I just saw Logan fight not too long ago. At least I don't think it was too long ago, and he doesn't look bad either. But no, fuck him.
Yeah, but it's Tyson.
I know it's Tyson.
I mean, it's not.
Remember,
like,
Tyson's got a lot of age on him though.
yeah, but
But I'm 100%,
He's still
100% behind Tyson on this. And I think that's what's gonna fuck Jake up. Is
He's
the factor
quick.
how fast.
and he
Tyson
hits
is.
fucking hard as hell. Like
He's-
most boxers that have fought him will tell you, that
Yeah,
dude
Logan
hits
Paul.
fucking harder than anybody.
He's always hit like a fucking beast.
It's gonna be sick. I can't wait.
Corey says Logan Paul gonna learn to respect his elders.
Oh, he'll get taught, but I mean, I don't think he's gonna learn anything.
And I'm telling you what, if Tyson doesn't win, I'm gonna
It's
like
rigged.
to think it's rigged. I have seen a lot of people already say that they think this fight's going to be rigged.
I don't think Tyson would take the fall, but I mean, if the money's right, I wouldn't doubt it. But I would for sure hope not.
I think he's going to go in it to win it. You know, I think he wants to show everyone, hey, look at how I can still play in the game when I'm this old. You know.
Oh, fuck yeah. I don't think he's doing all this fucking training for nothing, so I definitely think he's going in this to fucking do it.
For just how much bigger he's got just in 6 months.
No, Tyson's no punk, man. His whole life has been boxing. And if truth is, I don't think Tyson could. I don't know. He's had so many haters in his life. I don't think you could pay him enough to do a fall. But win or lose, Paul himself, dude, it's an absolute win-win for him. In just a handful of fights, as much as I don't like the guy, he's made $100 million in boxing alone because he literally has become a villain, and he loves to do it because he knows people want to tune in to watch him get his ass kicked. So even if he loses against Tyson, he still is going to make $40 million off this fight. Just him alone.
That's what I thought I heard too.
Not counting what Tyson's going to make, but Paul alone is going to make $40 million off it. So it's for $40 million. Look, I know Tyson would kick my fucking ass, but $40 million, hell yeah, I'd get in that motherfucker. Let's go, dude.
Yeah. Let's go. It's going to suck, but let's go. That one fucking payday, that's going to set me up for a long, long fucking time.
Right? I will.
Hell, I shouldn't have to do anything for the rest of my life. $40 million.
Oh, dude, you and your kid. Well, I wouldn't give your kid any money, but
No, I'd give him a cool $1 million. I'd be like, here you go.
No, he'd have to earn that shit.
I wouldn't give it to him until he's like 25. Make sure he stays out of trouble. Like, you stay out of trouble, you got to. There's $1 million for you waiting as soon as you turn 25.
Yeah, you know, 40 million, you're fucking set.
If you invest it right and you're not stupid with it and start blowing it, you'd be okay.
I'd buy one fucking car, get my truck fixed up, and I'd be good to go.
I would definitely buy a new vehicle, and I would probably buy my own house.
Let's see. You can find an affordable house anywhere.
Maybe a nice, motorhome to go do some traveling.
Think about it. Depending on where you go, you can make it even better because you could go to like the Philippines, live on one of their resorts. And I mean, they're high-end resorts for what, like $1,000 a week. That would cover your room, your food, your everything you need for $1,000 a week. And it's high-end, literally high-end. What would be high-end over here that would cost you a few $100,000 over there, $1,000 a week, you'd live like a king. You could, for $40 million, easily live out the rest of your days there.
Fucking Belize. You can move down to Belize. Cheap as shit to live there.
Mm-hmm.
And they got beautiful property over there. I mean, shit. You can live like a king in Belize with that kind of money.
Yeah, but don't be like someone that would, oh, well, I got this money and I'll go live in fucking, like, I'm going to use a bad example here, New York or L.A., which why you would fucking live there is just beyond stupid anyway. But $40 million there wouldn't get you shit.
Yeah.
What you got there, Cooley?
he said 7 dogs, 4 cats, a rabbit, and a coolie. You know,
And
it's really
you know what
good
else
to
you
have
could
a-
afford if you had that kind of money? You could afford this. Someone bought a Louis Vuitton style handbag for $63,000.
Why in the fuck would I need that?
Now get this. It is smaller than a grain of salt.
Wait, what?
Bags crafted by luxury brands have become one of the most sought after products in recent years.
I
But
lose
this
that motherfucker.
obsession with labels now trumps utility. This is why a handbag smaller than a grain of salt was sold for $63,750 at an auction last year. The Louis Vuitton inspired bag, measuring 657 by 222 by 700 microns, or less than 0.03 inches, has been created by a Brooklyn-based art collective, MSCHF, known for its extraordinary controversial designs.
How do you even stitch that? That is smaller than the head of the pin.
And they're keepy anyway. You guys can see this, I'm sure. But on that figure, there is a tiny yellow.
Oh, I barely see it, but seriously, that's smaller than the head of this pin. How do you stitch
Oh,
that?
fuck no.
That is bullshit. Dude, they took a piece of yellow fabric that was that small and said that's a bag. And dumb rich motherfuckers that have more money than brains will buy it just because of what it is.
Described as a microscopic handbag, the bag is small enough to pass through the eye of a needle, and people would need a microscope to catch a glimpse of it. The bag was
No,
made
fuck that.
using 2-photon polymerization, a manufacturing technique that is used to create 3D printed microscale plastic parts. The promotional photo shows that the design was inspired by Louis Vuitton's on-the-go tote bag, and the bag also carries the signature LV monogram.
Yeah, fuck.
And so
That's
this is what
ridiculous.
This is what they're talking that the design's based off of.
Shit, my ass. All right, we're over the time limit for the show here. So, final thoughts. Let's get them in.
Go ahead, Julie. What?
I said that's all I got.
Did you
All
say
right.
something? And
Unless
then that's all I got?
Peace,
Say,
love, chicken grease.
Fuck Pritzker.
Fuck the Democrats. Fuck Pritzker. Will Hyde 2025. Can't do any worse.
2025.
Or wait.
Hey, I'll go against Pritzker in 2026.
You should.
there you go.
I think you should. You got all the paperwork to run for president. Why not do it for governor?
Right?
Seriously.
Yeah, hey, and not only that, but you can actually live in Springfield, the actual state capital.
I would. I'd fucking move into that damn mansion, too. I'd give ghost walks to anyone that comes up to the mansion.
I think that'd be funny. That'd be, you know.
Hey, look, Illinois
really-
got to get out of debt.
Party at the mansion.
And we really need to promote it too. Like promote Will Hyde for governor.
Fuck it, why not?
Hell yeah. Now we just need some rich
I'm coming to the
people
first party at the mansion.
who need some good investors.
I'll get us out of debt by having some monster parties there. Inviting all the top people and be like, look, you want a party here? It's going to cost you $10,000 a plate. I know you rich fuckers in Chicago got it. Let's go.
I'm security.
Definitely
All right.
get us out of debt.
Final thoughts tonight. If you're going to go to Walmart, do not try to buy your stuff with $1 million bill. It don't fucking work.
Don't do it anywhere.
There's been at least 2 dumbasses try over the years. If you got $1 million bill, it ain't fucking real.
Right.
I don't care where you got it. It ain't real. Watch living in assisted living facilities because a deer might jump through your window and ravage your apartment. Let's see, what else? You know, what can you say? But fuck Pritzker, fuck them all too.
I just read Anna's final thought. Pritzker is a bitch. Fuck him, and I'll also fuck my boyfriend when he's ready.
And he's not even
Oh,
listening.
shit.
I'm trying to fucking hit him and wake him up.
You totally missed that, Cooley.
No, I didn't.
What'd he say?
I'm just tired. I'm just tired of all the sex talk. Like, it's nonstop 24/7. When are you and Anna gonna fuck? When are you guys gonna have sex? And it's just getting like,
No, this is something about what Anna said.
I know, and I saw
Oh.
it, and I said I am tired of all the sex talk.
Okay, now I just want to hug Cooley.
Final
Yeah.
thoughts. Sunday. Marine Corps birthday. You know a Marine. Wish him or her happy birthday. Damn it.
Yep, yep.
Show that love and respect. Other than that, man, Saturday, you want to swing by the 8th Street Gym, buy yourself one of these beautiful shirts right here. Helps a good cause. Right like that. Sage has got a blue one on because he's got the from season.
My orange one's hanging right over there.
He's got every year. Yeah, you got a hoodie coming too. I got you right down. You can still place orders, but if you want to place a special order so you can get a long sleeve, a hoodie, or a sweatshirt, or a shirt with your custom name on it, you have to get a hold of me, and I take PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App, but it needs to be paid for since it'd be a custom order before the end of Saturday, because that I'm gonna place the order Saturday night, and once I place it, if you haven't paid, you're gonna have to wait. But the next order won't be in probably till spring. So just saying.
All right, my final thought. Let's see here. Let me hit Corey's here. Final thought: walked outside this morning to smell the smell of low interest rates and affordable groceries. We all like that. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see here. I'm really tired. Been dealing with trying to get a friend's generator up and running, so it's being a pain in my ass. It had bad gas sitting in it for over a year, so I've been working on that all day. And been, as I said, a pain in the ass. Other than that, good show tonight. Entertaining. Skeletor's got a couple new children out there.
Sucker.
Yeah, congratulations.
With yet another one on the way.
Sucker.
Yeah, you gotta learn to wrap that thing up, bro.
It-
But other than that,
His wallet instantly got lighter.
yeah,
Better stay on
I
that
guess
oil,
we
Rick.
will see you again here Wednesday. I think Tyler will be back Wednesday. I apologize in advance if that's the case. Otherwise, you're stuck with me again. But for now,
We do all
yeah,
right.
we survive. But for now, we'll see you guys. And no Moments to Zen tonight. I'm sorry. I haven't got all these controls figured out, how to do all the doodads and gadgets and all that shit. But
Thanks,
we
Barry.
will
World
talk to y'all soon.
And thanks, Brent.
So from all of us here, April Binkley, Timothy Gibbons, the missing in action door watcher, the old man Tyler.
We had the better Tyler tonight anyway.
Yeah, we had the cooler Tyler Cooley on tonight instead of old man Tyler. So from all of us here at the Best Damn Podcast, have a great night, and we will see you Wednesday. We out.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yes.
Bunch of cheap bastards.
I'm not sure what he said, but here we go.
Bunch of bastards.
Bastards.